So this is a long story, so let's just get right into it. Sophomore year of high school, I got to do this thing for an extra class thing. Not really a class, I don't know what to call it. Where it was a K'NEX Ferris wheel. And the other person was like, this is a K'NEX Ferris wheel I got from somewhere. It's used, it was built before, there are probably some missing pieces and broken pieces. Would you like to do this? And I'm like, sure. So I did. 6-foot tall Ferris wheel that rotates with a motor. And it took me about 4 months. Basically, in that time, like maybe 20 hours, I have no clue. It was about an hour a day, 1 day per week for 4 months, from September to almost Christmas break. And actually, the principal was even like, or he was even like, let me think. There was some texts. But, built it, and like the principal was even like, could you get that done before conferences so I could show it off? Didn't get it done before conferences, sadly. But I did get it done before Christmas break. Right before Christmas break. And so, then it sat in the library, and I forgot about it for a while. And by a while, I mean nearly 2 years, 1.5 years. When a couple months ago, I was asked if I actually wanted it, as they were redoing the library and needed to move it somewhere else. They were like, do you want it? I'm like, I'd love to, but I have no place for a 6-foot tall Ferris wheel. And so I don't know what happened to it in between these time frames, but it's like I forgot about it again. And until a few weeks ago, or a month ago, when one of my coworkers called me up. I had not heard from her in over a year, or not over a year, nearly a year, and she explained that she now worked for this company that works with the fairgrounds, and they came into possession of my Ferris wheel that I built. And they were transporting it to a building at the fairgrounds when it broke in transit, and they asked if I could fix it. And I had nothing going on that day, so I drove over to the town where it is and fixed it up. And then, like, it took me about 2 hours to fix it. I was like, there are a ton of missing pieces. And so what I had to do was I actually had to take apart some of the carriages to then use those pieces from the carriages to fix the Ferris wheel. And then it didn't spin. So then I was like, okay, it's because the Ferris wheel, or the carriages are like not evenly spread out, and they weren't in the first place when it was first built. They were not evenly spread out either, so it was kind of like this. Like, it wasn't consistent speed. But then, when I salvaged the carriages, it wouldn't even spin at all. And so then I moved them so they were more evenly spread apart. And then I turned it back on, and it spun in a continuous motion. Even looked better, in my opinion, with it being less congested with the carriages. And you wouldn't really notice that there's missing pieces. And it's like, I tested the structural integrity before putting it all back together. It's like I leaned on the metal rod, or the metal axle, to make sure that it was all sturdy and would not fall apart. I was like, yeah, this is good. It'll stay. And so put it all back together, and it was all fine. And then my ex-coworker, she was like, so you could register this for the fair in late July to be judged. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll do that. And so I did. The judging was today. And I got a ribbon. I was told it's the first place ribbon, but I'm still a little confused. It's a blue ribbon right here. It says the county, the town, stuff on it, so I'm not showing you exactly it, but this is the ribbon right here. And basically, I got the opportunity, or like, it would be later judged to see if it would be eligible to be in the state fair. And that would be decided at around 6 p.m. today. Right now it is past 7 o'clock. I have no watch on. I just know it's past 7 o'clock. But I got a text from my grandma because she knows the person who judged it. And I won. Meaning, I can enter it into the state fair. That is awesome. But here's one issue. If you know anything about me, I live in rural Minnesota. I am closer to Canada than the Twin Cities. I've never even been to the state fair. How am I going to transport a 6-foot-tall Ferris wheel down to the Twin Cities? I have no clue. And I'm still trying to think. My dad has a trailer that might work, and so I'm going to have to talk with him about it. Oh god, this will be a big issue, but I don't, wow. I didn't think this would really happen 2 years. If I were to tell my past self 2 years ago that me building this Ferris wheel would lead to it being in the state fair, I'd just be, wow. So yeah. It's like, I don't even think it's all that crazy because it was just a K'NEX Ferris wheel from instructions. And so I did not think this would happen. It's just kind of crazy. And so tomorrow I'm going to go collect the purple ribbon. But right now I just have the, with the sunlight, you can kind of see it, but not really. But like tomorrow I'm going to go collect the purple ribbon with the Grand Champion on it. And so that'll be awesome. And I'll figure out what to do with the, how to get down to the Twin Cities for the state fair. And also one thing I do want to mention that's kind of funny is that I don't normally dress nice. I dress in the sloppiest clothing that I have. But this morning, I put on nice cargo shorts and nice polo shirt, and I shaved. Like, can't tell I don't have much facial hair. So I shaved this morning. I don't know, I just find it kind of funny because like I usually don't do that. But yeah, then it's like the Ferris wheel. And then the fair is going to be this weekend, or this week. So I'm going to go to the fair as well. And eat some fair food, probably. State fair corn dogs. Or, well, they're not state fair, county fair. But you get it. Yeah, I just wanted to share this because I did not expect this to happen. And they're like, so you got any other projects to show? I'm like, well, this laptop that I put a bunch of parts into. That wouldn't be very interesting. Like, I put $200 into this 17-year-old laptop. Can you tell? Yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I'm not a very creative person. It may sound like it, but I'm really not. I cannot build something great in, like, for example, my Minecraft world. And a bit of a voice crack. But yeah, it's just like, I did not expect to, like, I assume at the state fair I will not win as well. If I somehow get it entered and stuff like that, I assume it won't even be close to the top, but you never know. Like, it's something I'll have to figure out eventually. Yeah. I don't know what to do.